Baby, do you need concealer? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Hi, sweetie. Oh. Do you love outside? You have places to be, don't you? Hey everyone, today I have a product review on the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Heavy Duty Concealer. I love this concealer to start with, that is why I'm doing a review on it, and I just cannot get enough of it. With this pack here, you get the actual Glamoflauge concealer right here, and you also get a Hard Candy concealer pencil, which is pretty awesome because this only retails for $6. Now, Hard Candy was sold in Sephora, but I suppose they went under and then they relaunched in Walmart at a cheaper price, so now you can get it for a very reasonable price and it's only $6. This is hands down the best concealer I have ever used. It's light enough for my skin. I am in the shade 487 Ultra Light. It's hard to find a concealer at the drugstore that is light enough for my skin because usually they're too orange or too pink or something along those lines, but this one is absolutely perfect. So first I'm just going to read what the concealer actually claims to do. It does have a new sticker on it, but by no means is this new whatsoever. But it's wonderful. I'm going to read what the company claims that this concealer does. So, a heavy-duty multi-use concealer that provides ultimate coverage. Formula blends flawlessly into skin. Hide everything from dark circles and blemishes to tattoos. So that's what it claims to do. Now, I am a sufferer of dark circles underneath my eyes, which is why I specifically love this concealer. I find that the formula of this concealer is a very, very thick pigmented consistency, which is perfect for underneath my eyes, and it hides literally everything. I think I could go 48 hours without sleeping and this would cover my dark circles underneath my eyes. I absolutely adore it. It's just wonderful. The amount that you do get in this concealer is 0.71 ounces, and it is a very decent size of a concealer. Like, this is going to last me forever, and it also is in a little tube like this, and it comes out in a little dollop like that. And you do need the smallest amount, and when I mean small, I mean the tiniest amount. I did learn that the hard way, but a little goes a very, very, very long way with this concealer, and as you can see, it just blends away into my skin and is a wonderful color. So if you are pale, I would suggest going out and trying this concealer because it is very good for pale skin. I'm not too sure how many shades that it actually comes in. I know before there were only 3 shades, but when I was there, I thought I saw a range of 6 colors. Don't quote me, but I'll look it up and maybe put it right here, how many shades there actually are, but I love it. I was curious about how it covered tattoos. Not that I would ever want my tattoos covered because I put them on me for a specific reason, but it says on the packaging, to hide tattoos, line the edges of your tattoo with Glamoflauge concealer pencil, then fill in the area with the pencil. Apply Glamoflauge concealer over entire tattoo and surrounding area. Pat dry and let concealer dry between layers. You may need 2 to 3 layers depending on color of tattoo. I did find that it hid my tattoo really, really well. I didn't set it with any powder and it was hidden. The concealer is a little not the same shade as my actual body, but it does match my face. I do have one con about the concealer, and that is how I set the concealer underneath my eyes to determine the longevity of the concealer and the wearing time of it. I have tried to set it with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and the Revlon translucent powder. Is it the Revlon Photo Ready? The one in the big square, or rectangle actually. And when I have tried to set it with those, I found that it would cake up and it would dry out, and it just looked absolutely horrible, and I could wear it for about 6 hours, and anything more than that I would just look like a cakey mess. But if I do use my Bed Nye Luxury powder, which I have always set this underneath my eyes for the longest time, and I don't know why I try to stray away from that, but if I don't set it with this, it just turns into a cakey mess. But if I set it with this, it lasts forever and I can go out all night with it. You come here. So yeah, if I set it with my Ben Nye powder, it stays on all day long and it doesn't cake up. Something about the powder just like brings moisture to it and make it last all day long. So that is pretty much all I have to say about the concealer. I absolutely love it. It has a great price point, only $6 at Walmart. You can't go wrong with that, and it is a wonderful shade for pale people. So yeah, that is all I have to say, and we will see you later. Baby has to go run around outside. Yes, she does. She has somewhere to be. Do you have somewhere to be, baby? Do you? Yeah. Okay, so now I'll show you how I apply it. So I do not have any concealer or anything underneath my eyes. I do have foundation on, but I took a makeup wipe and removed it from underneath my eyes. So I'm going to take my Hard Candy Glamoflauge concealer right here. And what I do is I just take a little dollop, and when I say little, I mean like teeny tiny baby micro-sized dollop. And I just warm that up between my two ring fingers. I use my ring fingers because it is the most delicate on your skin underneath your eyes, because it is very thin underneath there. And I just sort of pat along under here, pat the concealer down under there and work it in. Like that. And oftentimes I do bring it just down the sides of my nose because women do get hormonally red around their nose, so that's what I do. And there is the concealer on me. Now I don't do the whole Kim Kardashian triangle underneath my eyes just because I can't tell a difference because I am so pale, but yeah, that is what I do. And what else I do on top of this is with my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Cameo, I just take some of that, and actually with a MAC 190 foundation brush, 190? Yeah, MAC 190 foundation brush, is I put some of that on the brush and I just pat this underneath my eyes just to set the concealer underneath there. Like that. And maybe a little bit around my nose. And I find that the concealer stays on all day long. It is such high coverage, and yeah, that is how I apply the Glamoflauge concealer.